Okay, one more.
Yeah.
Yes, 1, 2.
Big one, huh? Big one. Anyone at the back?
Okay.
Next. Anybody else want to say? Thank you
We'll
so
see.
much.
This was one I wore when I was 8.
How was it? I remember wearing it.
Yeah, and something really interesting is that I actually have this card of you wearing that jersey from before I was.
Oh,
Alright, thank you so much.
okay,
Thank
you're welcome.
Okay, remember.
So if you come in,
Come on, on the...
Second shot, 1, 2, 3. Okay, third shot, last one.
I think, obviously Argentina, Brazil are playing, they're doing okay. Germany are always difficult to beat. Holland have done well, and the other team I would have put in was England. I still felt England had a chance of winning it, but I think at the moment, for the first 9 days anyway, it seems to be that the underdog seems to be playing the better football. I think I'm not surprised because everything's getting closer. I think the underdogs, they're getting better teams, and what they're doing, they're making it difficult for the good teams to get results. They are defending very, very well. For all the first games, teams are going out not to lose rather than to win. They're going out not to lose. But I think the stage has come now where teams have to win to qualify. So I think from now on, I think it'll get interesting now. The first week or so, I would say, has not been really entertaining football. Well, I think you look at Chile. No, I think South Americans. Paraguay, Uruguay. Chile. They've done very well. Even like South Korea. I think South Korea and even North Korea have worked really hard to get results, and there's nothing more you can do. And the teams are playing. They're playing as a team rather than individuals. They're playing as a team, and that's why they're getting results. Well, people look at it, they still haven't lost. I think the game against USA, I thought they were unlucky. They had enough chances to have won the game. It was a silly mistake by the goalkeeper that cost them the goal. So against USA, I thought they done okay, and they were unlucky to draw. They had the chances to win the game. Against Algeria, they did just not perform. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for that. They just did not perform, and I still think they'll beat Slovenia and qualify. I still think because you've got too many good players not to qualify. But I think maybe when you play in Algeria, I think sometimes you have to go out and win. I think it was more of a tactical thing where the 4-5-1. It's okay when you're playing Brazil or Germany, but you're playing Algeria, and I think you have to go out and try and win them games. And I think. I think it would be nice to have seen someone like Joe Cole or Jermaine Defoe. I think against lesser teams, I think they are capable of winning games. The player to watch? The young player. It's difficult really because all the main players who everyone's expecting have not performed yet. Even like you look at the play, you look at the. Look at the Rooney, you look at Ronaldo, you look at Eto'o, you look at Kaka. None of them have actually performed like we know they can. But the longer the tournament goes on, the more they will sort of get involved. They will. These great players never play like 2 or 3 bad games on a run. They'll maybe have one bad game or two, but then they will come good. But as a young player, I think Germany, I think the mixture of experience and youth, you know, they've got Muller playing, you know, he seems to be doing well for them, you know, so I think Muller's most probably as a young player, he's the one that's done really well. For Wales, I was lucky enough to win many success with Liverpool, but Wales, we did not qualify for a major tournament, so that's my only sort of regret. Oh yes, when the World Cup, yeah, I think again, you know, it's just something part of life, and you have to get on with it. I think you speak to Ryan Giggs, he'll say exactly the same. You know, it's just them things happen. But I was speaking to Ryan. No, of course he'd like to have been in the World Cup like I would have, but we've been very fortunate to play for great clubs like Liverpool and Manchester United. So we have to look at the positive side rather than the negative side. I think Kenny Dalglish is there at the academy now. You know, he's doing a fantastic job at the academy. Only Kenny Dalglish can answer that question. You know, I think Kenny Dalglish is most probably the best player ever to play for Liverpool, and I was lucky enough to play with him, and he was a great manager as well. But Kenny has other things to do as well. You know, he has his own life, but he's enjoying being at the academy now and helping young kids to become Liverpool players. So I think Kenny may be happy with his job he's doing now, but I think only Kenny Dalglish can answer that question. Well, I think what the national team or in, well, I think it's the best league in the world. So if you say what it lacks, I think you can say, you know, what it has the best players in the world, in my opinion. You know, it's the hardest league in the world because the game is played at 100 miles an hour all the time. Maybe it's lacking the young kids coming through because of all the foreign players in the English league now. Lot of clubs are opting for foreign players where sometimes the local younger ones do not get the chance where maybe they deserve. Well, I think it's just the Liverpool way, really. I think the Liverpool way is you're playing for the best club, in my opinion, the best club in the world, the most supported club in the world, and I think you need to get back to, since Bill Shankly took over in the 60s, now they have standards, and anyone who plays for Liverpool have to meet the standards. Last season, Liverpool finished 7th in the league, and it was not Liverpool standards. And we have to get back to the standards about working as a team, not as individuals. You have to work as a team to be successful. Individuals will win your game, but I think you have to work as a team. And we've always been brought up at Liverpool as no individual is bigger than the club. So that's why to succeed, you have to work together as a team.